Now, it is exactly 1 month since the US started its bombing campaign on Islamic State in Syria, and it's been quite a profitable operation for the arms industry, of course. On the first day, 47 Tomahawk missiles worth over $65 million were dropped. 1 month on, and the jihadists are still in place, but the war has produced new contracts for American weapons makers. Well, here you can see 4 major defence contractors whose stock prices have reached record highs, while their shares have risen dramatically over the last couple of months, and the threat posed by the Islamic State is prompting even more support for increased military spending. Max Abrahams is an expert on terrorism in the Northeastern University in Boston, and he believes Washington has created this threat in the first place.
In terms of the company's own interests, in terms of their profit, in terms of their revenue, surely war facilitates that if you're a defense industry. Of course, the irony is that the United States and the larger coalition is using these weapons oftentimes against Islamic State, which has been armed inadvertently by the United States and by these Sunni coalition countries, because we provided arms in the context of the Arab awakening to support the uprising against Assad, and Islamic State ended up prying these weapons away from the so-called moderate Syrian rebels, as well as by essentially scaring the Iraqi federal forces into submission. And the U.S., of course, had been arming to the teeth the Iraqi government, and so Islamic State is actually fighting using our own weapons against us.